Hehehe, boy. Aduh. Bentar lagi saya. Sebentar. Ah, dari semuanya. Resume ya. Lanjutin kasus yang kemarin. Jadi kemarin itu ada seorang anak usia 15 tahun yang katanya aku pengen masuk dunia Hollywood. Gini katanya. Tidak boleh. Usia 15 tahun. The Hollywood world is too dangerous, man. Ya, seperti itulah guys ya. Sampai di sini.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Okay.
You can't hold me here.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Okay. Kita tanya lagi. Jessica?
Better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels sore.
Mystic Tales.
Junk. Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Will I get out of here today? Yep.
Hmm.
Trying to help me? How much is this going to set me back?
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Don't lie again.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Julie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
That's not drink to calm your nerve. That's definitely drug. Kok tadi kata kata dokternya pastoral dehydrating itu bius sebenarnya. Jadi efeknya sama aja kayak chloroform sih. So far there are research of.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
When can I get out of here?
Notebook. Ya movie berarti ini dong. Kalau kita accuse naik kita pakai ini dong. Ya sih. Ini udah tadi kan katanya yang pertama, ini yang kedua.
You're lying, Jessica. You're a victim of the oldest scam in Hollywood. Don't protect these people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Bishop makes movies. That's all I know. Please, I don't feel well. Do I have to keep answering questions?
Salah gue. Ya nggak apa-apa yang penting.
I know what happened to you, Jessica.
Temen abuse saya ini. Tadi evidence gue salah, berarti harusnya bener yang pala tadi.
Please.
Sial.
It's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Evidence of abuse, mau ngapain lagi, bego.
I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
Lah,
Thank you, Jessica.
kok?
You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
She's having...
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Kayaknya ini nih, bagian di lukanya. Kamu bisa ngeliat ronsenannya. Karena bisa di zoom. Pundak ya? Pundak. Dari depan. Dari depan. Pundak sebelah kiri. Bang kanannya kosong.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Ya. Sure. We should have.
There she goes. Come on.
Jangan ini guys, jangan apa, jangan deket-deket ininya.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Jarak dikit. Jarak baru ya. Gear,
She
masih
seems
mau
to
lewat.
have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Boleh taruhan untuk Mr. Bishop sih barusan. Kayak jas ini, jas hijau. Apa karena suspect discovered you. Gregetan. Boleh taruhan untuk Mr. Bishop sih. Yakin gua. Soalnya kalau lawyer harusnya dia bawa apa? Tas jinjing yang kotak gitu. Harusnya.
It's the tale.
Harusnya. Cuman dia gue liat dia nggak bawa koper kotak gitu, jadi bisa jadi it could be not his lawyer, not her lawyer. I mean,
Ballard is definitely up to something.
terlalu deket sih. Terlalu jauh. Gila.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Wah setan. Goblok dia ngalangin. Oke, di situ guys. Dirundang. She stopped. Yeah, she stopped. Okay.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Lari geblok. Gue lupa lagi tombolnya apa.
Waitress.
War 2. Kita gerindaran si Sabtu. Giliran gue ini suspek discover you, bodoh. Rounder B. Gamble.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Oh, get in there-nya maksudnya. Jangan lewat front doors, ngomong setan. Suspect left behind.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Itu di cafe aku terbengsi.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
Oh, berarti kita nggak bisa lewat pinggir, oke.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Okay, then. Come together. Go incognito.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Gue nggak mau saya go incognito tuh gimana ya?
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
Van de booth with a newspaper, mampus gua.
Baby?
Itu maksudnya.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm...
Inaudible tuh maksudnya kedengeran inaudible.
Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Apartemen 803. Kita udah tahu ya. 803 tapi kita harus ini doang. Ininya apa namanya? Harus tahu di mana dia tinggalnya. Okay. Yes.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly.
Yep.
McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was... Take it easy.
Take it easy? Hell no. Live like Larry,
I think she was
bitch.
doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. Fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Allah.
Slow down!
Maaf pak. Teman saya nggak bisa ini.
Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt. Look out!
Senyetir lah gua. Ribet lu.
You can drive.
Masa nyetir lah gua.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to
Ballard kena nih, gue udah ada bukti buat dia nih. Nah, dia ntar.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
Car 11K, 11 King, we have no other units available. What is your ETA to the 415 in progress at 1220 West 7th Street? Repeat, 1220
Nyampe
West
nih.
7th Street, Wilson's Apartment Hotel. 11K handle code 3. Any other units that can assist identified?
So this is the apartment. Big ass apartment for. Okay, you're running. Okay, you're fucking running. I can make sense of that.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Let's go.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Yeah. Here it is. Sudah mau semua nih. Oh, itu mau semua ya? Oh, salah gua. Oh, tidak mau sini sebelah sini. Ya.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am.
That's a fucking completely normal for you. You sick or something?
Thank you, officer.
You said that's a completely normal. Fuck you. Bitch. Maka pasti benar-benar nyari sesuatu sih di sini sih. Mungkin enggak, soalnya kamar ada acak-acak parah, cuy.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. take a smarter man than me to connect that. Circumstantial.
Okay, it's not important. What's this? Aha. Robo check.
Dude earned $20,000.
Siapa namanya? Lost na Hollywood $20,000. Gila, $20,000 kan? Miliar di Indonesia ini. What's this?
Don't think this is any use to us. Incidental. Optimistic, Cole.
New Testament. New Testament berarti itu apa namanya? New Testament. The fuck is that?
Presented to Mark.
Apa? New Testament tuh namanya Alkitab. Gay cowboys. Disgusting. Bishop. Gay cowboys. You. Fuck you, gay.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Doesn't look like anything.
Let's see.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Yeah. Very old. Very old.
Great Wall.
Intolerance. Love struggle throughout the ages. By David Griffith, the Great Wall of Babylon.
Don't think this is anything.
What's this?
Seems irrelevant.
Draw. Mana kita cara lagi, guys? Untuk teliti sih nyarinya.
I don't think so. It doesn't appear to be connected. Probably nothing.
One minute, guys.
I think this is going to help us.
You don't think that's gonna help you? Really?
Mermaid in the background. Silver screen. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Eddie Watson. Aha.
Nothing significant.
Ding 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 ding.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
What about Bishop?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
We got ourselves a pedophile. We got ourselves a pedophile, and I have to stop this.
I thought he was a genius. A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
You want to tell us? It's fine.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Boleh apa kenapa nomor orang gitu? Ngubungin dispatch gitu.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Kenapa nggak pakai HP gitu? Ada HP yang itu yang dibuka bawahnya gitu.
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Ini acak-acakan banget, man. Acak-acakan banget. Mereka nyari sesuatu ini. Mereka nyari sesuatu. Kalau di kamar ini, mereka kayaknya nyari sesuatu ini. Diacak-acak semuanya tuh. Kalau kalian lihat ya, buku-buku semuanya diacak-acak sama dia. Mereka nyari sesuatu ini.
I'm at a loss.
Silver screen props is our next stop. Let's roll.
Orang ini kayak mereka lagi berdebat sama si ibu tadi tuh. Kayak ngegertak gitu kayak. Jatuhin semua. Jadi biar lo takutnya sama gua gitu.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Ya, harus buktiin kan? Harus di ini sampai ke akar-akarnya sih. Ya. Ada lah.
You're behind the wheel.
Silver screen props.
Where are we headed?
Where we headed? We headed to silver screen.
Roger,
Screen.
KTL.
Oh,
11K en route.
props. En route and route sama aja. Ada bedanya. En route and route. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Silver screen. Prop store. Still props. Television. Action figures. Action pictures. Prop. Goblok. Salah gua. Assalamualaikum. Oh, raw!
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here.
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
You run, I will shoot you down. You run, I will chase you down. You run, I will get your ass so bad. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Dan jauh banget tempat castingnya.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
You know. Don't try my patience kan katanya. There's one creepy ass head. Oh my god, itu serem banget sih. Propet itu serem banget, anjir lah.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Chlorohydrate? Poison? She could die. Damn. Oh, now you're fucked up, bitch. You're so fucked up now. Astagfirullahaladzim, ada bagus-bagusnya itu muka. Bagus. Coloknya sama seperti yang kita temukan, tapi yang bukan palanya hitam. Betul.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
There's a room on the other side.
Ini yang bisa dipakai di ruang interogasi begini, guys.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Yeah. I have not finished with your ass.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Kalau ya, sampai saya kelar.
Phelps, you couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ada beneran?
This isn't what we're looking for.
It's a brush. Not a mirror. You son of a bitch! Mereka bisa ngeliat perempuan ini ganti baju dan mirror ini, Pak. Wah, sakit nih orang nih, anjir. Wah, parah sih. Sakit nih orang, anjir. Kan dia bilang bukan mirror kan?
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I doubt
He
that.
was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Yeah, well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
Shit. Salah guys. Tapi kalau lie, kita harus ada bukti dong. Ya nggak sih? Kalau lie kan harus kita ada bukti kan. Kalau kita bilang truth, ntar salah juga. Berarti harus lie ya.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
You're gonna love this.
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy.
Victims drugged. Apa guys, kita ngomong dari awal. Kita bisa memperbaiki kesalahan kita yang tadi juga. Santuy guys, ya, tenang guys. Dan awati lah ya. Boris man ya.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Mana yang lu semprol? Si geblek kayak datangnya cepet malah lemot dia. Nah, pokoknya yang penting gue udah tahu. Jalan-jalan semua, ya.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Oke, thank you boy. Ntar lagi aja, tolong lagi dari awal, terang. Itu tadi bukan dot ya.
Hey, out of the way, bub.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Oke, kita investigasi.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Yeah.
She's a long way from home.
License plate California 47, oke. Mana sekarang?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Okay. That we have to investigate anything else, yeah?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's definitely lying. See? It's definitely lying.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think you would be in everyone's
Beda lagi ya. Berdosa dulu ya.
Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is
FPS-nya turun 8, gila. FPS-nya turun 8, bayangin.
Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Can you drive to this one?
All right. Where to?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps. I'm here to interview Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, detective.
You can't hold me here.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose. Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
Kid gloves when you talk to little Jessica, Phelps. But anything she can remember will be useful.
Elias Webley had trauma and soft tissue damage sustained in a car accident. Residual traces of chloral hydrate bloodstream external bruising in genitals. Cocaine, chlorophene, membutuhkan. Gua ngerti. This is Quran.
Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
Do not administer further sedative without express permission, patient.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Really? Explain this.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
No, I don't believe that.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have...
Tenangin dia. Dapat tidur sih.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Did the mother leave already? Did we run out of morphine again? Doesn't look good, does it, Doc?
Hindi bete sama kita.
This isn't gonna hurt, is it?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Dapat ngomong gua.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
When can I get out of here?
I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help.
Apa? Ini nggak tinggal kita.
If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Saya mikirin role. Terus mikirin perannya di dunia industri gitu. Lo yang dengan gua, Amo.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Allah.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Someone, please.
Okay.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Root beers all around, doll.
Menggunakan handphone dulu berarti ya. Mana Jack? Oh biasa Jack. Sibuk sepertinya. Terus gue datang bro. Halo. Siapa nih doa bro? Saya genshin 1300 bentar lagi. Paling ntar kita bisa gacha lah ya.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear on this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes, we are now.
So what's
Yes,
the story?
we are now.
I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place.
Yep.
Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong.
Ditabrak sama dia.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Ntar ada
Ballard
bukti yang
was
banyak
doing
nih
someone a
guys.
favor.
Tenang.
Why did they try to kill her?
As.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Buru.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Kenapa bukan?
We received a call about
Kenapa
domestic
keluar?
violence in apartment 803.
Gitu, duar. Kok detektif? Mana nih ruangan? Gitu. Dobrak jadi seru, Pak. Seru lah aja yang didobrak, Mek.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Biasa, coba dulu guys, seperti ini. Oh, yang penting, ini paling ini nih, penting nih.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
$1,000 gila, tuh buset, $1,000. Mystic Tales, what's Mystic Tales? Nggak penting. Nggak penting, Bible nggak penting. It's not gonna lead us to the investigation. What's this? Gay cowboys. That's disgusting. Gay. Oh my god. Very fucking disgusting. What but gold?
Movie set downtown.
Is that a photograph?
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Penting. Apa di sini ya? Oh, kelihatannya kaca pecah kayaknya dilemparin dari luar. Sendok nggak penting. What's this? Sendok dong, nggak penting apa sendok dong. Shit, I just took that. Okay. Mana belum gue cek lupa. Udah aja. Udah nih. Deh. Salah foto merak tuh nggak tuh. Ada si merak gitu. Merak bisa shop.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Oke. Kenapa dibuka juga, Kol? Blok. Dibuka deh. Domestic disturbance.
I think it was the guy McCaffrey. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McCaffrey. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back.
Pernah satu ini studio, okay.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I
Blackmail?
know
What
of.
did he get blackmail?
He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
Yeah.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband...
Yes.
It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Kan.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen.
124
Just a moment.
40 40
Silver Screen,
12
corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Let's get the fuck out of here and yeah, sure. Pelan-pelan guys, kemudian nggak boleh kayak gitu, langsung pelan-pelan cari semua clues. Mobilnya di sini.
You can drive. So where do you want to go?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of...
Oke, sampai dari server. Assalamualaikum. Hurrah! Again.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
Check anything in here. Belum kamu punya di sini sih. Coba cek deh. Latar kah? Street. So in hell. Prop yang penting.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
It's not important, goddammit.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Not that way. Freaking ass mother lover. Yeah, piss him off. Kick everything you want.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
That looks real. It's a prop. Now we got your ass. What's this? What the fuck is that? He sounds you get there one.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Perempuan bego itu yang nyomot yang tadi pakai baju oranye. Oh. Hello, pictures. Some pervert ass doing this. Agun. Rest whoever did this.
If you saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood?
Tidak banyak banget foto perempuannya, man. Ini bisa diperjualbelikan ini. Tidak boleh ini. Tidak boleh ini, guys. Bisa diperjualbelikan ini, terboleh ini. Ya. That's a fucking toilet. Deh. Mereka ngintip ke toilet juga dong. Wah, ini mau udah rencanain sih. Keparat sih. Now I got your ass, bitch. Yeah. Definitely this one. Hey, detective is gonna walk the walk. Tolong sekali. Jom coba tebak. There. Hah? Kita udah ke kamar mandi. Sekarang. Wait a second. That leads to bawahnya. Now I got your ass, bitch.
So this is where you sprang from.
Nih. Situ ya. Kita cek sebelah sini dulu, guys. Setelah aku itu tinggal sini. Ada si we will fucking see. Beruang keluar gitu. Lucu sih pada beruang keluar nih. Tepuk tangan juga. Aku bingung sih siapa nutup pintu ini. Aku sih bingung. Sumpah. Nutup pintu coba. Ah, nggak apa-apa ya. Oke, kalau kita bisa nanyain dia. Ya.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Oh, gue mulai. Pasti bohong sih.
You and Bishop are close friends, colleagues?
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
Berarti bener lah ya.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
I don't think they like...
Oh, God, I can't take this.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Wait, dulu. Siap, move on dari podcast. Nice.
Can you drive to this one?
Move on dari podcast ya. Siap. Nice. Ya kalau capek nyari material, capek.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Where do you think you're going? Anjing gue juga untuk seorang pro ya larinya sial. Tangga lari loh dia. Gue juga bajingan. Mau kemana? Gue berpengalaman menjadi Jimmy Hopkins bertahun-tahun. Gue mau ngapain?
I didn't do anything.
I won't stop chasing. If you don't do anything, then stop running, bitch.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Senembak kayak gitu.
That girl made it all up.
There's no in hell she's made it all up. Okay, think you're going, boy.
What the hell?
Mati si kumpul. Apa-apa. Ya.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Kemana kamu? Gue ini udah berpengalaman menjadi Jimmy Hopkins yang ngejar-ngejar manusia. Sini lo. Terus gatel. Lanjut.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Terus kalau dia nggak salah, harusnya kan ngari.
Trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Semua kalau dia lari berarti dia bersalah lah. Shit.
Us or McAfee's boys, your choice. I didn't do anything. What the hell?
Mana lo ah? Gua kejar sampai ujung dunia lo ya. Bisa lari lo jadi Jimmy Hopkins ya.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Here they come.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Come on, it's this way. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Mana sih?
This is worse than a war zone.
Sono.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Bodoh sih.
Damn it, out of range.
Your move, mister. You have to get me out of here.
Yang gue kesel dari polisi itu ini, kenapa selalu senjata itu handgun gitu, kenapa nggak shotgun gitu atau apa gitu.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here. This is all Ballard's fault. There's an army of them. We're done for.
Oh, no, we're not.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I should have known that bitch was trouble. The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. This way!
Ini. Down.
Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
Come on, let's keep moving. Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
Dia lari duluan. Andai dia nggak lari duluan, karena tembak deh.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
Hell, give me some cover.
Kaya.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Oh, slow.
You have to get me out of here.
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Suka.
This is insanity.
Bodoh amat dia nembak kayu dong. Bodoh aja.
For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here.
Well, now he died.
This is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment.
Anjing nih, nah kan? Promoted kita.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
I don't trust this guy. Durham Jazz Club.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. Do you like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
He loves jazz. I hate copyright. Sorry.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Gua gak tahu kenapa bisa-bisanya nih orang kayak gini. Si kubu sialan itu. Muncul kubu ya. Salah.
These arts
Broken mungkin.
types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Bring us here to bring another case? Or bring us here to further? Cerita bocah caper, yoi. The department only would have meant chance to give McAfee guns work for. Promoted homicide desk, Division 1, Central Police Station, yoi. Promosikan, the greatest detective, guys ya. Mental jalur maksiat makanya. 6 months later, the red lipstick murder. Red lipstick murder. Red lipstick murder. Joker. Joker. Sama kayak bocah sialan itu ya sih. Terus sih. That's definitely not an ice pick. Kayak bukan ice pick sih, kalau ice pick dia nusuk kan.
Take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work.
Ya, dia pensiun guys. Tapi lo tau gak apa yang bikin gue bete apa tuh?
From burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Lagi sama dia, leadernya ini.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. I need a drink.
Alam kemana, Lan?
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
That's the guy from the papers. Solve that big case.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Nice day for it.
Kah? Leadernya serial murder case-nya. Nggak tahu nih.
Wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green.
Game FF kalau bangun DMC5. Aduh.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Aduh.
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
The Dahlia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
There it is.
Closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
Ini yang bikin gue bete apa tuh?
I don't. 90% of murder.
DMC5 sama FF ya.
Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
This is the Black Dahlia you were talking about.
This your beat? Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Jejak. Is this?
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Dia diseret dari sono ke sini. No, dia dibunuh di situ, diseret ke sini. Terus dia pergi ke sini, naik mobilnya. Pertanyaannya adalah, kenapa bisa jejak kakinya setebal ini? Sensitif.
Cause of death? It could be the head. She has been badly stomped.
She's naked?
Interesting.
Really? Oh my god. At least cover her with something.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Kejam banget sih, kenapa harus ganti bikin baju sih?
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Parah sih. Sampai kelihatan ininya Pak, jauhnya gila. I don't have.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or could be the killer's trying
BD, Black Dahlia. Ah, ini dia Black Dahlia murder case.
Any idea of the time of death?
Sampai ketemu bocah yang bilang dia pemain play itu play get FF, gue cabut kita. Tapi ini terlalu parah Pak. Dia dibiarin naked gitu loh. Maksudnya at least lu taruh anduk kayak apa kayak gitu. Mandud. Cek dulu tas ya.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
I love these.
Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Because that is unique. That's why they stole it.
Man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Never the same, are they?
Bro, kenapa dia tangan bulat? Yang gue penasaran tuh kenapa dia digambarin gini. Lu bodo amat, gue yang kena Pak, aku biar aja Pak. Dolar kuning nanti. To get back to it, Phelps katanya. Partner gue mana tadi si kempul lo?
I've got some test results to process, and I need to give evidence at an arraignment.
Out of the way. This report doesn't need a dozen pictures of your pinstriped ass.
Jing, sombong banget. Gak ada sombong. Berantemnya juga mau cut lu. Sial sama gua anjir. Cuma terbang kan? That's it. You can know the life. Kan nothing more. Ini kasus terakhirnya apa sih? Penasaran gua. Mungkin dong dari kasus terakhir. Apa sih? Antara kita kemana coba? Si lazy ass bego itu si Fatso tuh. Si Fatso kemana nih? Si anjing.
You're behind the wheel.
Di dalam mobil aja si gendut. Yang bidi mata lu dolar kuning belum dimonet tuh. Belum.
My money? A copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. We've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more, after the short murder was them, the locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces.
Setelah lihat di film kolabnya Justice League. Kalau masih pusing Huntress tuh apa? Huntress tuh pemburu Grimm. Setelah lihat kolabnya Justice League, gue taunya Huntress anaknya si Bruce Wayne. Masih enak kan? Karena Wayne, Huntress. Pacarnya si itu si siapa? Si Question. Gue taunya Huntress yang itu. Terus Huntress yang itu namanya Charles Victor Zess kalau nggak salah deh, master detektif deh, yang mukanya rata itu, kalau tahu ya.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Bartender, Phelps, go. Then I can get a drink.
Gentlemen.
Lu tau nggak senjata yang Ruby apa tuh?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I got a
Semoga, Pak. Masa ada pala mau Pak.
Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder.
Lu terus sniper rifle yang sabit. Black yang pakai baju hitam, senjata katana dan double rifle gun. Damn, pada beres semua ya. Gua kalau Justice League tuh penasarannya bukan sama Justice League sama Batman ya justru.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Suspect seen with victim brainstorm from the knowledge of the husband. Kayak aktor, kayak gue pernah lihat di film apa ya?
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
So, how's your tuna fish salad? Where's that goddamn waitress?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Kenapa ditaruh lagi geblak? Kantongin. Wes, pakai baju putih yang kayak putri itu ternyata repair the revolver, gila. Sama juga ya.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps.
Ah,
He met
bentar.
Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Jadi sempat nelfon.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Torn from her finger. Dicabut paksa. Wow.
The large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. It's way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Was it valuable? Could it be motive for her murder?
Who could say these days? I think it had more sentimental than monetary.
Yung kanya Ruby namanya yang
Thanks.
songong.
You've been a big help. One more thing.
Senjata sama tangan dan double shotgun. Keren.
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
You're gonna see your married man again?
Let's get out of
Sam
here.
has taken me to Palm Springs for the
Hey,
weekend.
what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Nope.
Tampaknya di mana ini? Tampaknya di situ rupanya.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Ternyata bisa pakai sebagai pelontaran atau nggak bisa dipakai buat nembak ke poin.
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
Oh, wah. Turunnya slug baru gila slug. Berat loh. Terus slug tuh berat. Bisa hantakannya duar gitu. Gue pernah nyobain shotgun sekali. Mental gue. Waduh. Berat pak. Yang kokangnya berat aja. Dampaknya nggak berat. Kokangnya yang berat. Jadi itu harus benar-benar berotot yang tangan itu harus nge-grip itu harus kuat benar-benar. Jadi atas dong, dulunya stuck by the way, ha? Cuma itu bisa dipakai sebagai pelontar atau nggak bisa dipakai pelontar yang katanya. Sebenarnya filmnya kayak black dust yang pakai itu magic tergantung dari warna yang dipakai. Wah, apa maksudnya pak?
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position.
Why are you here?
Is all the more serious.
Do you want chain phone?
It's not political, it's
Oh,
practical.
no.
Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were
Ini
more
baju
interested
siapa?
in giving out booze.
Out now.
The clues that would have led to
Oh.
Choir boy. Would be alive. The Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor. Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crime. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Jadi repair waste tuh sebelah depan belakangnya kayak ada warna gitu, merah biru sama kuning. Ini masih ada dia kan? Ada maknanya kan? Merah biru kuning tuh ada maknanya kan biasanya. That's a friendly neighborhood.
try the back door. Wait here a second.
Ah, lo ada yang bubur masuk nih. Terus semua temannya Ruby punya yang namanya sembe kayak kekuatan yang mana? Oh, Ruby tuh bisa pakai menonton jauh dengan bantuan semblance. Apa tuh?
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
So we can enter. Looks like he live in a hurry. Let's ruin this place. So we. What's this?
No good to me.
If you sober up, you can find me an apartment to.
Jacob are obviously having a problem. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
Sober up berarti dia mabuk.
My ex just drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Itu cewek.
Galloway, homicide.
They humping here?
4.
I don't know.
Technical services for suspected 459 and 142 North Union.
Itu semua pakai putri S. Tapi putri yang bisa bertarung kayak damsel in distress. Ah, damsel in distress. Reminds me of my old past. Apa? Ring.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Aha. Driver bentuknya begitu ya. Cuman dulu ya. Gak tau gua. Lo bisa ngomong Bukowski sih, Bukowski udah friendly banget pak kita pakai sohib. Partnernya sama Fat Swim yang song tongik gitu. Family burned down to death. Cop says house fire death are suspicious. Really?
Sit down.
Sige, bisa kita ambil guys. Sige. Dulu, dari sini udah, ruangan ini udah.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Teman-teman, terjun nggak penting. He won't wash his things anyway. Tiny whiteys itulah. Hah? Yang tadi jangan menemukan apa-apa di sini guys. Duluan. Oi.
So what next?
Canvassing the neighbors. Not a bad idea. See what you can turn up.
Canvassing the neighbor, huh? Sini. Defective?
Around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children
Apa sih
grew up
itu?
together.
Kita kayak sering batuk-batuk nggak tahu.
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Marital problem, masalah rumah tangga, of course. What else? Karena lagi main Hogwarts Legacy dong, iyalah. Of course, lagi boomingnya ya kan. Lagi boom, bang, gitu. Kata temen gue gitu. Boom, bang.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. You keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Oke, sampai temu tempat save baru kita dan ya guys ya, udah lebih pas jam 10 tuh.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my
RKO,
God.
pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry. We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Dan dulu ngapain aja sih?
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
What's this?
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Pinter juga yang bikin.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something for my wife. Gila, pembunuhan.
Not sure this means much.
That's not means much to you. Got him right where we want him. Full. Fucking full. And trash bag, I see. Homeless and illness. Okay. Let's cure her. Kita tanyanya di part berikutnya. Oke. Makasih semua yang sudah menyaksikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, share, dan subscribe. Terima kasih. Terus sudah datang dari Ripple dan juga maki-maki. Catatan itu. Thank you semuanya. Sama-sama beristirahat. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi besok di Dead Space ya. Dead Space ya. Thank you semuanya.